Don't crash on me, baby. Don't crash on me, baby. Don't crash. Okay. Alright. Now that I'm here, I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay. Right back. But probably alright.
The juiciest meat from Greens. Yes, they're
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Damn, he can run for an old ass man. I should probably take that down. Coffee grabbed. Terrain had some wonky interactions there.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Like, please tell me that this chocobo can jump this shit.
Fly,
I highly
Ambrosia.
doubt it, but please tell me that she can. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Straight home now.
I see you wear the Desert Rose. You won Lubor's trust, then. I assure you, Sid II, you will find it a more valuable treasure than any gold or jewels.
Yeah. I will. Missing the key ingredient to a good Final Fantasy. Dead. Rip. Your boy's gotta charge his phone too. Haha.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to Ash, so doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to Ash. Are there any materials you
Ross
want to
RP1. It's pretty good.
Something which
I'm
could be
very
mixed
much
with
enjoying
iron
it.
to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron.
My main gripes are
That's what he'll
technical.
expect you to use. But he would have known that it would
But
either
like
be too
story's
heavy
good,
or too
gameplay
brittle for a
solid.
carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle.
All in all, a very pleasing Final Fantasy game. Definitely more enjoyable than 15 was.
There's always limestone.
And I liked
suppose.
15, but it had its problems
Folk
for
first
sure.
settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't
No,
thank
you don't need to
enough,
play the other
Clive.
ones. The story's
You'll have no
like a
trouble
totally
finding
brand
limestone
new.
over in the terraces.
I think most of them are like that. You don't need to play the previous ones to understand
Suppose
it.
I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are.
At least the mainline games are all like self-explanatory stories. Or self-contained stories, I should say.
Throw it in the furnace. So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Gather limestone. What's that even add? I don't think so. Not really, no. Like the way they're connected, kind of, but in weird ways. Like a lot of the Final Fantasy games are connected through Kingdom Hearts. No, the actual games themselves are not connected in any way, no. And if they are, like the game will be called, like Final Fantasy X has a continuation game, but the game is just called 10-2. And 12 also has a continuation game that's just called 12-2. So no, you could just pick it up and play it. Out the gate, out the rip. Just pick one that you think looks good and dive in.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Yeah, no problem.
The most fragrant herbs.
Light, meat, and dark. Fresh from the grill.
Plates and pots.
Plates and pots. I didn't think he said pots. I thought he said plates and butts. So, excuse me? Excuse me, sir? What are you selling? Yeah, this game looks so good. Just limestone just on the ground out here. Wow. This guy couldn't walk over here and get it himself? I just did. Not even in like a monster-filled area.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Oops. Put that away.
Finally, we'll be able to.
Let me ride my chocobo through town either.
Lanterns, keep the darkness from your silver platters. Needed to a
Juiciest meat from breeds.
It would make us
My carpets have pride of place.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that?
Yes.
You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
It's gonna make me stand around while he crafts his knife. I think it is.
That'll do.
I'm streaming my PS5 into OBS into my PC, and then projecting the PS5 screen to my PC screen.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well.
I'm not streaming through the PS5 now, but I am playing on a PS5.
Sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy
I appreciate
of
being told my camera looks clean, though.
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I
Alright,
think
well,
indeed?
story time.
It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy. Heavier than it should be.
How do I minimize this?
You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one.
So I have my PS5 hooked up through a capture card, and then I can just right-click down here and do a full screen to projector to one of my monitors.
It certainly shows initiative. Next question.
But the capture card was about $40 on Amazon. This is through OBS, Open Broadcast Software.
I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? Hmm? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn?
Oh, well, thank you.
Dalamilla's home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable, but only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
Damn.
Thank you. I was wondering, what would...
I think eyes in video games just keep looking better and better. And like eyes really sell it.
I do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Oh, Ross RP1, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, well we got a thing going on. Every time we get a new follower, we put $1 in this bank here.
So much for the
and at the end of the year, we're gonna donate it all to the Humane Society
Spirit of Dalamil had
in the form of poison food.
To do with limestone.
Well, thank you.
Nothing much at all. Meaning,
the animals, thank you.
Run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for the follow. Alright. Where are we going now? Make for Drake's Fang. That's all we got left to do.
Finest fabrics.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Light, meat, and dark.
Hopefully a lot of fighting on the way.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Sweet incense. What?
Well, we can make our way back.
We should get going soon.
Ugh.
Do you have water?
Yeah. Come on, girlie.
You deserve a rest.
I don't know why I thought I was gonna dismount to have to grab that. Whatever, I'm just preparing for the next fight, you know? Getting ready for it. The jaw.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Coop could have been hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor.
Damn.
I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
I mean, if he'd have stayed, he would have died with everyone else.
Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Gonna plunder some coffers, huh?
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
And you too, doggy.
Regale me too, Torgal.
Everybody loves Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
taking more than your hands this time.
Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch!
Get you and your working hands out of my face!
Kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Wow. You just tripped him.
You see, Hugo, you are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
What the fuck?
Alice bring them from Ash? Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They spotted us. Taken over the entire mine. So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
What happens if you fail that? Does his hand just like slip off the lever? Bleh. What the dog do? The dog killed that guy. The only command I ever give him is heal, and he never heals me. So I don't know what's going on with that. Here? No.
Animals. You should never dash.
I want that guy. Yeah, you come down here. This is orcs? This is like flip-flopping between Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. Sprinkle a little bit of the like kaiju battles in there. And you got Final Fantasy 16.
Won't be going any further this way.
For whatever reason, even though I totally climbed over stuff like this in the demo quite easily. Well, I was hoping his hands would like slip off the door and his face would go into it.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Awaken wind!
Ruh-roh. That didn't work.
Sneaking past this one. How did it get in here? You're finished.
He wasn't so hard. Of all the mini bosses I fought. Oh yeah, I can't walk through that. I can't walk through that, but this, totally fine.
Togo.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Togo.
Undertaker vanquished. In hell in a cell. Heck in a sec.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Did the orcs do this too?
distract me from going upstairs. The guy just standing there watching his friend get shredded.
Fire and flame! What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Just throw that into the pile of all my other gills. Gil and 10 sharp fangs in a box. All the way down here. It's a box on the floor, which is $100 in it. And 10 teeth. Okay. I'm fucking 22 hours in and I'm getting another tutorial. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby enemies. Nearby allies. Sorry, I just know he's talking about enemies because nobody's invigorating me. They're not my allies. Now he's invigorating nobody. You? Are you the one who invigorates?
Too slow.
How do I unlock? Why won't it let me lock onto this guy?
It's over. First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima? Good mistakes.
ready to keep putting hands on her. It.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle. Just what I needed. Better be the last of them. Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
You! Get away from her! Benedicta!
What the fuck?
I'll kill you, Roswell!
Oh shit, he's priming. No, not now. find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit!
How do? Don't do that. That's a big rock. Right trigger and square.
Let's give this a try.
Don't do that. I don't know what you're planning on doing, but don't do it. You trying to become an immortal dragon?
What the hell has he done?
Rip game engine. Holy shit. is this? So vague, like what each attack is gonna do. Supposed to do is use brimstone. as a human. I'll take your hands as a giant. I don't give a fuck. I said you couldn't have hands. Where's he at? about 4 Titan boss fights. He's got to be the big deaded. My God. What a fight. Got Ifrit with the flaming sword.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Now it's dust.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master.
I'm actually super surprised that there's two dudes kissing in this game.
I will always be your loyal servant.
I'm actually shocked. Ollie, there's two dudes kissing. I mean, I'm actually shocked. For the mainline Final Fantasy game to have it. Because Japanese people hate that shit.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Yeah, because he's dead.
That I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage. I have a tale to tell you.
Go home, Clive. You're drunk. Drunk on Ifrit.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Welcome home, Sid.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place are smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
conquering hero returns, and with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Show me your map.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any.
You need to put your earbuds or something in.
No.
Okay,
We have not seen the last of the Waluda.
They can't do it during the cutscene.
Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
Hey, those are mine.
I know not to attend the royalist trade cook. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
I clean the desk every day.
Well, you make it real fucking dirty every day too then.
If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
Royalists.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your
The boy
case.
up here?
The people of the Hideaway must hear the news.
Oh, you mean...
Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived
right there.
with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am
happy
only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental
It's like
animals
450
at heart.
degrees or something.
Right. Okay, I can't pause it.
Jesus.
Ow. You aren't even in my stream. Look. Let's see.
Oh, sorry.
Always watching now.
Who's always watching?
Me.
You're always watching yourself?
No, to see who comes in. Or to see who's in the stream.
You know that thing is super accurate, right?
This thing?
Yeah.
This one is my Streamlabs chatbot one. It's pretty accurate. It only updates. It seems like only once every like 5 minutes though.
Probably have.
It's just nice to see when people come in, come out. Such.
Trying to get some steam. Hair isn't dry.
Some steam?
Yeah. Not dry all the way.
Just sprayed me in the face.
I sprayed your hair. This is why I wanted you to shower early.
I did take a shower early.
You took a shower at like 11.
And the party's at 2.
You need to straighten your hair, which is going to take me at least 30 to 45 minutes.
Yes, we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Huh?
But it's going to take me like 30 to 45 minutes to straighten your hair.
Speak with Harpocrates. Is there any side quests to do? I don't even think I can go anywhere else. I can. Gotta feel. There's some marks. I could go kill a mark. Just talk to these people.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Wait. Store, though.
Is it business or pleasure?
Definitely not
Go on,
pleasurely.
then. You'll not find a better
This
price
is the first
than
time all your
that.
friends are going to...
Finished, are you?
Is it?
Did your hair straight before? Guess no.
And what can I do?
Probably
Must
not.
have a bit of good news for once. I don't say.
Thank you, Clive. Thank you,
Well,
old
don't
smoking
just
lady.
stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
That sound.
Hair?
Why is my hair burning?
Because it's still wet?
Why are you burning my wet hair?
Because you didn't take a shower early enough for me to do this? So now your hair's just gonna be fried?
Do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Oh, this opens up more side quests.
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually.
Hugo Kuka is dead.
I have like half of the chasm unlocked now.
True?
Do you?
I was just flying around.
The depths.
Baby. And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Ivan, a new dawn has broken.
It does.
Part of what?
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Dog has.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me.
Ultima is really scary looking.
Have you learned anything?
He has like he's like a super pale white. His mouth doesn't move when he's talking to you, and he has no eyelids. Like his eyelids were like cut off. It looks like somebody wearing somebody's face.
Not even the sort of
He's got like 2 sets of arms, and the first set of arms is just like hanging at his side, and then the second set is like on his back like this.
Such a creature never existed.
Got weird tendrily things hanging off of him.
My own eyes. I don't.
Not gonna go like all the way to the.
Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others,
like Aragorn,
he reveals naught.
Aragorn.
We see only that which he leaves in his wake.
Ride to Rohan.
Terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
For snacks.
For snacks.
Whether the Ultima you met with
I want Lambert bread.
Itself, or maybe another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
The barrows.
Oh, I think one of the dogs farted.
Not bad.
For me.
I do say so myself.
Why did I craft that?
You gonna thank me later.
I feel like I should just keep crafting this weapon up, because Stormcry, or Flame Tongue took Stormcry, Levin Bolt took Flame Tongue, Grindstain Stone takes Levin Bolt. So I feel like I should just keep crafting this weapon up.
So myself.
Anything else? Ooh, it's ugly. I hate it. I hate it a lot. Also, I feel like it would get caught trying to pull it out of the sheath all the fucking time. It's got a hook on the end. Looked like it had a hook on both ends, so you'd have to like pull it out so far one way and then pull it out the other way.
Your boy is very concerned by what I'm doing.
Is he?
Look at it. Sure. It's gonna set on my foot.
Papa. Your mommy's murdering me.
Murdering him with fire.
He cracked the crystal too. You
Hot plates of fire.
Drake Fang is gone.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't
Burn
told
yourself?
everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You don't straighten my headphones.
I should.
I'll notice a pink strand in the brown.
When you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I suggest it.
Google.
Hoopo.
God, there's so many
Google.
hunts now.
My shirt.
You
I'm
do have
wearing,
the
I'm
Moogle
wearing
shirt.
the Koopo House. The Koopo House
The
shirt.
Koopo House shirt. A hill to die on. He's all in Dalmekia? They are. The fuck? One is that question mark. Breaker of Worlds, S rank. Hmm.
Editors started reading books that don't have any.
Ow.
Mid hasn't been her usual self.
Let's talk shit about Mid.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
I went up and give some greens to the chocobo, and you know what it did? It bloody bit me. I don't like you.
Don't mess with the chocobo. Chocobo won't mess back.
You get bit, it's your own fault. By any animal.
It's like
ever.
it's like a freaking ostrich. Don't mess with an ostrich.
Unless you're like hiking or something.
You're gonna see a random ostrich hiking?
Yeah, I meant just if you get bit by any animal. It's your fault. Damn. So if you see an animal that you don't know, you should stay the hell away from it.
Really should let me trim your ends.
Trim your end. Got him.
Can you feel the heat when I put the hair back on you?
Huh?
Can you feel the heat when I put your hair back on you?
Yes.
Don't touch it right after.
Touching it.
Don't touch it right after I set it down. I'll feel too great.
What am I gonna touch it with?
I don't know.
Both of my hands are on the controller.
Touch it with your tongue.
You keep putting it in my mouth, though. So I'm gonna touch it then.
I just said don't touch it with your tongue.
Don't put it in my mouth then. And now my controller's dead.
Why'd you do that?
Poor life choices. Luckily, we always have a fully charged controller ready to go.
It's crazy how much longer the Switch Pro controller stays alive.
Than this?
Yeah.
It's because this controller actually does stuff.
Yeah, it has like...
Although the Switch Pro controller has like an NFC reader in it.
Yeah,
I guess it doesn't, it's not using it all the time.
Yeah, it would probably only use power if you're using it.
Probably only even if you select the amiibo option in the game. It's not even using it. Because otherwise it's just like always be ready to read.
Yeah.
Pulling my hair.
Your hair.
How in the fuck do I get down to where she is? I know she set up a workshop, but I don't remember how to get to it. Ah! Mid-chan desu ka?
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Right here. Fuck.
If I don't come up with something soon.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack
They're
sorted.
so pretty.
Thermal...
displacement stack.
Oh, man.
Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
The Enterprise? So she's gonna name her ship.
Me and my dad designed it
I
together.
think that name is already
Where
taken.
other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells
head
put
down.
together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
seen troops amassing in
So much running back and forth. Why can't you just run your own list over to Blackthorn?
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. I'd spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with. You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, you're with me.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Lean your head forward. Have it somewhat back. That's how you like sitting.
Okay.
You just look like you're like this. Yanking all your hairs out.
You are yanking out. I feel it.
I'm very lightly putting the thing through it.
Side quest. Is gonna find out.
Are you trying to do all the side quests?
Yes.
Trying to 100% this game?
Maybe. I mean, it's just like as I do them, there eventually just gets a point where if I keep doing the side quests, there just is no more.
Yeah.
And then I move on with whatever the next story thing is.
Like
and I've just been doing that.
Like that's normal.
Good day,
games. Unlike Witcher, which has like 500 billion, or Skyrim.
The Witcher that's like a trillion question marks all over the map.
Yes.
And then you're like, I'm gonna get all the question marks, and then you get to the island that you have to boat around everywhere, and
Yeah,
there's
you're
like a million
"Screw
question marks in the
this."
water, and you just start weeping.
Yep.
Because boating around is so fucking awful.
I was like close to the end of that game for such a long time because I just wanted to explore and find what all the question marks were.
Like make a Grandmaster set of Witcher gear, or find a Grandmaster set and then upgrade it.
I didn't even care about the gear. I just wanted to explore, see what everything was.
So this game, it's not an open world game. It's like separated out into this.
Yeah.
But like this region, if you go here and you click on this, it shows you like, these are still the same fast travel points.
Yeah.
It's still like one interconnected map.
They just don't allow you to like explore the entire world.
I mean, like you could, like I could fast travel here and run all the way to like here.
Yeah.
But like from here to here is a different zone. You couldn't run from here to here. But you could run from here to here. Or like you could run from here to here, but you couldn't run from like these chains on the map are what separate out each area.
I see.
It's like more open than Final Fantasy VII. How much of this desert I haven't been? A lot. It's Clive'in Time. God.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course I'll investigate.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will.
I feel like this guy's like a famous actor.
I will.
Is it?
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like zoom in on his face now. That guy.
Like voice actor, or like they modeled him after somebody?
Like they modeled him after somebody. I mean, maybe he's just modeled after the voice actor.
Seriously.
I've seen him play like some minor role in something.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hike. Some bearers in the open.
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though.
Gov?
I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
This quest is called For Great Justice.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods.
Great Justice.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
His fault.
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal,
Holy shit.
like someone sharpening a sword.
Looks like a kid, but it sounds like an old lady.
Norbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I
She's been smoking her entire life.
Screeching out from between the trees.
Not even that. It just sounds like... Just looks like a child and just sounds like a woman.
I'll look into it. Thank you.
Gotta love it when that happens.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is on.
Wait, what was she called?
What do
I
you
mean, I
say,
guess
Toggle?
she's like...
Shall we go?
She's
investigate?
adult sized. Herb mother. Herb mommy. Her face. She just looks like a baby. Look for shadowy figures.
You're a sweet girl. They're on her bed. Such a baby.
Yeah!
I not? Oh.
You there?
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Fuck! He's seen us.
Black Shields. Here.
What?
What are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Dog just over here, just murdering them by himself.
Is your dog a trained murderer?
Huh?
Is your dog a trained murderer?
The dog?
Yeah.
Yes. Dog is a professional murderer. He is also he is not a regular dog. He is a frost wolf.
Are they planning an attack on
But
Lost
he's
Wing?
not even a dog, he's a
I
wolf.
need to warn Quentin.
And has magical powers by his birthright. He can transform into like a crazy like...
Is he a blink dog?
Huh?
That is he a blink dog?
Kind of.
You blink?
He got all of the powers. And apparently longevity is one of them because
Oh, like he can live for a really long time?
This is 18 years after the start of the game.
Yeah, so he's definitely got a longer than average lifespan for an animal.
Because, yeah, he was a puppy at the start of the game.
Yeah.
And it was 13 years since the first, like, time jump, and then it was 5 years since the second one.
Do you know your brother's alive yet?
Huh?
Do you know your brother's alive yet?
Kind of. Never, you've, like, seen him, like, as you were passing out.
Oh,
and you
so
have one of his pinions.
What is
and like whenever he's nearby, like it ignites.
What's a pinion?
Like a feather. Like a phoenix feather.
Oh.
Yeah. Dragon is level 13.
Mistakes.
I watch the stagger bar disappear. I leveled up from killing it. No, it was
20 levels lower than you?
22 levels lower than me. No, just 20. Half as hard. Your party members will actually just like kill things though.
That's good.
You don't need to manage their equipment or their skills, they just do their own thing. And kind of give Torgal commands and that's it.
Is that your dog?
Yeah.
Torgal?
Torgal.
A weird name for a dog.
It's a totally normal dog name. I've met so many dogs named Torgal.
Her hair is way, way, way longer than Wayne's. Like twice as long. God, your hair's so pretty. Thank you.
My hair what?
Your hair's so pretty.
No.
Look at you. You a beautiful man. You're so beautiful. Your hair is very rough though.
Very rough?
Yeah, compared to how like soft mine is, your hair is rough.
Yeah, it's
like
'cause
your
it's
texture. The texture of your hair is a lot rougher than
rough hair. Like sandpaper. Yes. I'm straight. I'm straight because Holly has declared me straight. Where's my hat? The weed?
the spray.
Did you mind? Good day to you.
Well, my guy, your shadowy figures were black shields waiting to come in here and murder everyone. Winning.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Yeah, they're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now.
Backwards, it's backwards on my stream camera.
Both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey.
Bizarro Wayne.
I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Oh, shit.
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice
This light is too bright.
who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same.
Holy shit.
Cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
What the fuck? This is the last thing that I expected to hear from this guy. Like, truly.
I'm not going to change his mind.
What can I interest you in today? Keep fighting the good fight.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh fuck. Shit is about to pop off over here. God damn. gotta send my friend a Giga Chad meme. Huh? Do what? I didn't hear that. Your hair is too long? Why? Because his hair isn't that long? Probably fine. Do we need to go get more hairspray?
The finest fabric.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
It would make a fine gift.
Oh, where did all the men go?
Plates and pots!
Huh? You look like a caveman? Isn't it always part in the center?
Mother Crystal. The mines.
Thanks, Gal.
Huh?
I'll just like fluff it up before we walk in. I can't make it any messier than this. My hair doesn't want to be messy.
So you were gonna like crimp it and stuff.
I did.
Oh, well, you gotta crimp it harder. Doesn't even show up on my thing. Yeah, your hair is just too wanting to be straight.
Yeah, my hair wants to be straight real bad. You look perfect.
Huh?
You look perfect. I love it.
Hell yeah, brother. We'll leave in the next 20-30 minutes. Okay.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Even tell him.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you missed the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Is this guy a bounty?
My blade yet hungers. It's dry. Come. Let's feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
Holy shit.
Too slow. I needed that.
figured that guy was gonna riggedy rock me if I didn't come at him with my A game. Alright, well, I got a costume party thing going to. But he'll be right here when I get back. We'll beat him up. Win PlayStation Plus vouchers. No thanks. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid into. Beer Fest playing Albion Online. Right into him. Alright guys, we'll be back later. Play some more Final Fantasy after the party. Take it easy. Have a good night. Bye. I'll be back later. Bye.
I look.
Yes.
Do you look like Garth?
Yes.